Well, it is 9:02 Central, and these markets are dead. Uh, this, I mean, I did think about just, say the heck with making a tape today, but, you know, uh, watching S&P, they opened them and they took a little chunk out of the halfway at 14 and thought, well, if they could move up through the overnight high, maybe you can retest the existing high at 27.75, and so far it hasn't done that. Got the overnight high to print a couple of times, went back to 17.5, just kind of hanging here. There's a target up top in the S&P up at 34. It's also a pretty solid price up there, so keep that in mind. I suppose if these little dips stay above the halfway, you might try and give the S&P a bit more of an upside bias, but there just isn't really much going on. There is some support down below at 0675 in the S&P, and I kind of thought, looking at this stuff this weekend, that if trade could get below 94.25, they could target 78, but that's going to be a nasty grind down there. But keep that in mind. If they can move below 95.25 or so, they can target 78. Nothing going on here in financials. That's just kind of been, that's how it is. It's my plan to work Tuesday, take off Christmas Eve, and then the Friday after, and come back to work Monday. Back in the days of the floor, you'd expect these kind of markets to be this quiet. Everyone's, taking off on, the holidays, but with everything on the screen now, there's always a chance for movement, but this market's just dead. If bonds can go down to the overnight low 31, if they can push down to 27, not much of a trade, but something to keep in mind. Conversely, if they go up at the upside, trade some 10s, 11s, they could target 16, maybe even squeeze for 23.